Hey folks, Hal Shurtleff here with Camp Constitution. We are here in Augusta, Maine, beautiful capital of this wonderful state. And we're sitting here with, well, I'm standing and Sheldon Hannington is sitting. And Sheldon is a two-term state rep, Republican state rep from the town of Lincoln, the great town of Lincoln, Maine. And your first term, you were one of the sponsors of a resolution for an Article 5, applying for an Article 5 convention. It was a Convention of States resolution, and the resolution did not pass.
No.
But since then, you've decided that an Article 5 convention isn't the right way to go. So just tell our viewers why you've changed your position on that.
Well, I think mainly Hal first, not being educated. But the last 3 years I've come to the understanding that, if we do have a resolution or a Article 5 amendment, that as a state, if you're not part of one of the 2/3, you're at the mercy of the 2/3 that are voting. So I am very leery on opening up the Constitution any shape or form. I think the forefathers, when they wrote the Constitution and the amendments, they had the will of the constituent at heart. So being educated and looking into this more deeply, I think as a legislator, it'd be doing a misjustice to the state and the country as a whole, because first and foremost, if we want to change Washington, we need to change it at the ballot box every 2 or every 4, whatever, how many years. So I think that would be the best way to change the outcome of any election is do it at the ballot box.
Yeah, you brought up the topic of term limits, and there's been a movement to have an Article 5 convention for the purpose of having a term limit amendment. And this is your second term.
Yes.
You got in by 73% of the voters. And in Maine, the governor's term is limited, but you as a state legislator can run.
Well, we can run in the House of Representatives. We can run 4 2-year terms along with the Senate. Okay. So you could do 4 2-year terms in the House, and then you could run 4 2-year terms in the Senate, and then you could stay out for 2 years, or you could run again in the House. Again. So.
But I think you had the right. I believe in term limits at the ballot box every 2 years with informed constituents, and I think the problem isn't the Constitution, the U.S. Constitution. I think the problem is that we have lots of folks that don't take their citizenship seriously. So, well, I want to thank you for this short little interview, and we hope that other legislators will also start rejecting the a solution that will not solve the problem, and most likely make things a lot worse. So thank you.
Yeah,
and if you want more information about Camp Constitution, visit our website, campconstitution.net. Our YouTube channel has, this channel that you're watching this has lots of great videos on this subject as well. So thank you for viewing. And thank you, Sheldon.
Thank you, Hal.